So yesterday, the Senate Judiciary Committee, that's chaired by Dick Durbin, Democrat of Illinois. Remember, the Democrats control the Senate. So they hauled in 5 CEOs of big tech companies. Mark Zuckerberg, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Linda Yaccarino, X, Shou, TikTok, Evan Spiegel, Snap, Chat, Jason Citron, Discord, Inc. All right, so they all had to come in and answer questions from the senators. Come back to me. Now, Zuckerberg, obviously, the star of the show because he's a young billionaire and everybody knows it. And you got to know one thing about Mark Zuckerberg. Just because you're a genius, and he is, in technology, doesn't mean you know anything else. So Zuckerberg intruded into the 2020 election, presidential election. We still don't know the extent of his $200 million infusion of money into a few counties. We don't know how that all came down. We should know, but Democrats, they're not going to do it. And I don't even think Trump, if he's reelected, is going to do it. He should. And I'm going to push him to do it. I want to know where that money went and how it affected the vote. Don't you? Okay, so Zuckerberg, he's got more money than any human being on the planet, really, because it's a cycle. It keeps turning over and turning over and turning over. But Zuckerberg doesn't, in my opinion, I don't know him, he can't think outside the tech box. So he invents all this stuff, but he doesn't know what the consequences are going to be. One name, Victor Frankenstein. We were warned about this by Mary Shelley, the author. Okay? So Zuckerberg creates Frankenstein's monster and has no idea how that monster is going to affect the world. Doesn't know, doesn't particularly care. He's had plenty of time to put up barriers to crime and depravity on Facebook. Really hadn't done it because he didn't think that way. You know, he's looking at the tech, the hardware, the software, whatever it may be. They're all like that. I'm generalizing and that's unfair, but they're not real micro people. Okay, they're going, well, if I do this and we have Snapchat or TikTok, how's that going to affect a 12-year-old? No, it doesn't happen. So everybody knows the problems. These social devices are addictive. They're addictive. I mean, we're to the point now where you can go to the movies with your kids, and those kids will grab that phone if they're not engaged in, boom. Same thing in the sports. We're watching a game, there's a phone. Dinner, phone. If you allow it, I don't allow it, but I'm a mean guy. Okay, but it's a phone, it's a phone, it's a phone, it's a phone. First thing on their mind. Primary source of their recreation. Out shooting baskets? Oh, come on. No. Phone. So it's addictive. The kids are addictive, but so are the parents. Parents are addicted too. And there are a lot of derelict parents in this country, more than you would think. The good parents are monitoring what their kids are doing, but you can't do that 24/7. And you say, okay, well, we'll ban the kid can't have the cell phone. Well, then you ostracize the kid in the school because everybody else, all the other kids have cell phones. They want to text, they want to get control, whatever. You pull the cell phone and your kid is isolated. Now how difficult that is? So the problem is enormous. Enter the criminal element. All right? So there is so much evil in this world, and all of it is on display in social media. Every kind of evil you can think of. It is horrifying how easy it is for the children to access the evil. We're talking about pornography, we're talking about bullying, we're talking about drugs. You can order any narcotic you want, send it right to your house or wherever. You get engaged and you're a child, you're talking to an adult, the adult is trying to do whatever. You know what I'm talking about here. All right? And there's no regulation at all. You can't sue Facebook or TikTok. There's laws against it because they're considered a third carrier, not the creator of the evil. They're the facilitator of the evil. These laws got to be changed across the board. So that's why the Judiciary Committee in the Senate met and hauled these 5 in. Okay. Zuckerberg got it the worst. Roll tape 1.
The first point is you want kids to use the platform more. In fact, you have an obligation to. But if you're not willing to acknowledge that it's a dangerous place for children, the internet is a dangerous place for children, not just your platform, isn't it? Isn't the internet a dangerous place for children?
I think it can be.
That was Zuckerberg. I think it can be. All right, that was a Democrat, John Ossoff from Georgia. Now, Ossoff was light on Zuckerberg. Lindsey Graham, Republican, South Carolina, was not. Go.
I know you don't mean it to be so, but you have blood on your hands. You have a product. You have a product that's killing people. When we had cigarettes killing people, we did something about it, maybe not enough.
How's it killing people? Suicides. All right, youth suicides. And then finally, Zuckerberg himself was asked, do you want to apologize to the families who are in the hearing? Roll it.
I'm sorry for everything that you've all been through. It's terrible, and no one should have to go through the things that your families have suffered. And this is why we invested so much and are going to continue doing industry-leading efforts to make sure that no one has to go through the types of things that your families have had to suffer.
Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.